Hey, what's going on, folks? Brought home a little surprise yesterday from the local equipment auction. First ever piece of John Deere equipment that I've owned. 6-foot brush hog 606 is the model number, which I took off with the pressure washer. So the typical life of a brush hog, it gets used hard, put away wet, and left outside, so just like mine. So I paid a cool $650, which is pretty good. I think it was an extremely reasonable deal, considering the size and the weight of it, how it's built. This is a pretty heavy duty brush hog. Yeah, so I tried it out yesterday. I took the tractor up to the auction place to pick it up, and some lucky recipient got the front of their fence mowed for about 100 feet. So tested out good. It runs nice and quiet. No bad vibrations. Good clean little unit here. So I've been looking around for a 6 or 7 foot brush hog for well, ever since I got the larger tractor, and not a whole lot was on the market. There was a John Deere 606 on Craigslist. It was on for a little while, but I see it's gone now. They were asking $1,600 for it, and there was a time where I was actually considering it. It was kind of far away though, and so I would have had to burn $100 in gas to do it. I'm glad I didn't. It looked like it wasn't in quite as good a shape as this, but to get a heavy duty brush hog, a brand new one, you're looking at $3,000. The better part of $3,000. And I don't have that kind of money to spend on a brush hog. So $650, pretty happy with it. So now I get to put the old Woods 5-footer up for sale on Craigslist. Probably not gonna ask a whole lot for it, maybe $500 or something like that. So what was I gonna say? Oh, so there was a 2-shank subsoiler, an old Ford, probably built sometime in the 70s. The shanks were a little bit wore out, but in general, you know, it would do what I want. I think the 2-shank would just be about a perfect match for this tractor. Probably have to use the 4-wheel drive, maybe not, I don't know. So I really would have loved to pick that up. It was gonna go towards the later part of the auction. This was I don't know, this sold probably around 4 o'clock, and the subsoiler didn't go through until probably well after 6, and I didn't feel like sticking around for that long. I would have if I would have got what I wanted for the drum mower. So I don't know if I've kept you guys up to date on that. I took the drum mower to the auction to see what I can get for it. So I disassembled it. Well, to an extent I disassembled it, and I checked out all the bearings. Everything checked out. I'm not totally sure what was going on that day when I was using it, but I did feel a vibration that didn't feel normal, and I could have swore it was a bearing in one of the spindles. But after taking it apart and looking at things, I put it back together, ran it on the tractor, and it was not doing that. So I don't know what the deal was with it, but I just figured, you know, let's take it to auction and see what happens. Well, I lost my ass. So let's put it this way: there was only one person interested in it. So that tells you about how that went for me. So it didn't go all that great. Now, if I got what I wanted for that drum mower, then I would have bid on the double shank ripper, but that didn't happen. In the end, yeah, I lost quite a bit of money on that drum mower. I bought it in a time of desperation. I absolutely had to have it, so I overpaid for it, and when I sold it, I lost pretty good. So anyhow, things like that happen. It's just part of doing what we do, and you can't expect to win every single time, but this was a definite win. Real happy about it. So no video of me brush hogging, but just a little update. First ever piece of John Deere paraphernalia on the little farm. So I'm gonna go do some shuffling around of some implements, and I'm gonna go hook up to the manure spreader, and I gotta spread crap today, so I'm gonna spread it on that field, nice and close by. It's the one that needs it the most, so that'll be a different video. But the other thing I wanted to show you right quick is I got the shelter logic all set up. Tractor fits in there beautifully alongside, sorry about that, alongside of the old Bolins. So it's great. I got the Bolins out of the garage. That bought me some space, and yeah, they fit beautifully. So tractors are undercover. Life is good. I'm just getting over being sick, so if I sound like crap, it's because I do sound like crap. Anyhow, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Y'all have a good day, and stay tuned for a manure spreading video coming up here quick. Take care.